Hello everyone! Now let's use yung ating mga mole ratio para naman makasolve tayo ng mga specific problems regarding stoichiometry. And we will start with the most simple problem in stoichiometry, which is mole to mole conversion. Let's read the problem. Given 6.25 moles of oxygen gas, how many moles of CO2 will be produced using the same chemical equation? Again, given 6.25 moles of oxygen gas, how many moles of CO2 will be produced? This is called a mole-to-mole problem since moles yung given at ang hinahanap natin ay moles ng another product. So, let's make a roadmap. Given tayo ng moles of X and we want it to become moles of Y. So, we are given 6.25 moles of oxygen gas. And we want to turn it into moles of carbon dioxide. What can we use para ma-convert natin itong moles ng oxygen into moles of carbon dioxide? You heard it right. It's the mole ratio. Yung mole ratio, again, these are mole-to-mole relationships that we gather from a balanced chemical equation. 6.25 moles of oxygen gas. We want it to become carbon dioxide. Let's look at the equation. What is the relationship in ratio of oxygen to carbon dioxide? According to the balanced chemical equation, we have 5 moles of oxygen gas that produces 3 moles of carbon dioxide gas. Again, we have 5 moles of oxygen gas that produces 3 moles of carbon dioxide gas. Now, let's use that mole ratio to solve this problem. We have 6.25 moles of oxygen gas. We want to convert it. So let's use a conversion factor. And this conversion factor is our mole ratio. If we want to cancel moles of oxygen gas, we need to put it in the denominator side. Moles of O2. Is there a relationship between moles of O2 and moles of CO2? Yes, there is. There is a direct relationship between O2 and CO2 based on our mole ratio. What is our mole ratio again? 5 moles of oxygen gas results into 3 moles of carbon dioxide gas. Let us use that mole ratio. If we want moles of oxygen gas to be in the denominator and we want moles of carbon dioxide to be our result, we need to put it in our numerator. Now, let's use our mole ratio. Again, how many moles of oxygen gas are there to produce moles of carbon dioxide? 5 moles of oxygen to 3 moles of carbon dioxide. Let's put it in the right places. 3 moles of carbon dioxide, 5 moles of oxygen. After this, we have now moles of carbon dioxide. It would be equal to 6.25 moles of oxygen gas times 3 moles of carbon dioxide divided by 5 moles of oxygen gas. Cancel, cancel. What would be our result? 6.25 times 3 divided by 5. That would give us 3.75 moles of carbon dioxide. This would be our final answer. It's the most simple mole-to-mole problem. We just use our mole ratio as a conversion factor to transform moles of something, moles of X, into moles of Y.